You'd like an all done for you system where basically you have everything's hands off. Now, I'm going to put that with an asterisk. Keep watching because this new program or relaunch is going to change the way you run your business. Hey there, this is Dave Gardner. I've been one of the leaders with this program for many, many years. I am the master trainer. I've done all of the training videos inside with all the tools showing you how to actually use the tools and implement them into your business. Now, I want to show you this not to be totally glamorous because again, this is something that's taken a while. It's been over the course of quite a few years, but I have approached almost 100K or six figures with this program and this platform alone. Now, I actually have a couple other accounts with a couple other tools made by the same parent company that have put me well over that six-figure number. And what they've done is they've actually packaged and created some new done-for-you programs. And what is going to be coming down the pipeline is this one right here. Okay, they've tweaked the name a little bit, and it's going to be called the Now OS, the Now Operating System. And what it is a done-for-you blog system that basically can create content on its own using AI, has the ability to share and basically attract leads. So I want to show you what that blog looks like quick. And I actually set up the training videos in here as well. So you can easily add in your own domain name, or you can buy a domain name inside and it will propagate it all of a sudden after a few steps. There's 5 short videos that I made that get you live and active. And then if we take a look at that, there's a system called the Post and Profits. I just created the series of videos in here. There are 8 right now. There are another probably dozen or so that are going to be added in here that will help you, even as a newbie, to create things like your Gmail account, your Facebook account, your Instagram account, your Facebook fan page, and then tie Instagram and your fan page together, your TikTok account, your YouTube, and allow a system to automate that for you when you actually go all in with this program and with this platform. So this is actually a demo account I did my videos on. So I just want to show you quick what it looks like. I'm going to copy the demo domain that they gave me to test out with. I'm in an incognito window. And notice the blog is pretty clean and clear and easy. You can upload an image of yourself and you have a simple opt-in form. We have links. Obviously, this just cycles it back to the main page. Partner with, obviously you would have your name here instead of demo account. That, when we click on that, notice it's going to go to an opt-in page. If we take a look at these 3, it's going to open up, there's my Facebook page. Right here is my TikTok. And if we go to the last one, we have a link to my Instagram. So you have the ability to add those 3 social media sites to your actual website. Now, when you go down, you have the start of the blog. So I just created this the other day. So the first post went out. Another one will come in a few days. When we look at one of those posts, again, relatively simple. It's meant to be hands-off. It's created with AI and other high technology here that's going to give some good quality SEO related and AI related terms. You have the ability to have those shared amongst many different sites, and same concept. If someone comes and clicks get started now, they come back and they end up as a lead. So the question is, where do those leads go? Those leads, those leads are going to become part of what is known as the lead capture system down in the business. And this is set up. If you go all in, you can actually get a 30-day email series that comes in and does all the follow-up for you. You don't have to worry about any of the follow-up. Now, if you don't take the upgrade, then you can come in and you can create your own messages. And I've done all of the videos here as well. So all you got to do is click any one of these orange buttons. If you go through, look at campaigns, the statistics, the list, different ways to send messages with an automated follow-up series or live broadcast. Okay, your subscriber list, email analytics. If you click on any one of these, you'll see a new orange button pop up. I've created all the training videos in there. Currently, there's 5 campaigns. When people opt into either of those pages that I showed you just a few minutes ago, they would become what's known as a Now OS lead, and you'd want to start to follow up with them. Like I said, if you've taken the upgrade, you'll get that automatically added in for 30 days. Now, if you haven't taken it, there is a support button at the top of the member area. You can always upgrade later on, or over on the tool suite, there will be the ability to click on and have that upgraded to your account. The Now OS paid members, people that came in, opted in, saw an offer, and actually bought the Done For You blogging system as well. Pending members, those are ones who came in and maybe they closed the page, maybe their credit card blocked out, maybe they put the wrong number in, maybe there was some issue where the transaction didn't go through. You'll get an email saying you have a pending member. If you got one for these two, you'd say you got a new lead. This one would say you have a new personal sign up. This one would say you have a pending member. The other thing I would highly recommend is putting in a couple messages. People that have canceled their account, you can still send them messages. They have the ability, obviously, to unsubscribe later on, but maybe you can get them back into another program that you belong to, or maybe you can send them another free offer or free report and maybe get them back on your list. The suspended people, those are ones that have not paid, or maybe their card was declined, or maybe they were using a debit card and it ran out of funds, and so on the rebill, it wasn't able to accept it. So have maybe an email or two set to those people, letting them know that they need to go in and fix their system. So the Done For You blog obviously is going to be a game changer for many people that don't want to sit there and have to log into their account, type up an extensive, content-rich article, and then be able to, share it. Obviously, the easy part is just sharing the article, but having to go through all of those steps takes a lot of time. And maybe people think they're going to get ready and they're going to do it over, the first week is great, the second week's good, third week maybe they do it a little bit later. By the time it gets to the fourth week, they're like, oh man, this takes too much time, and things start to lapse. Maybe it's a month before they put their next post in. With the Done For You system, those will automatically populate. So the start here and the Create Your Own Brand, Post and Profit will walk you through even more that you can get access to with what we see down here called the Social Media Growth System. So in addition to just being able to have a Done For You blog, what if you could have Done For You social media? Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and many other places. There's LinkedIn, I believe, in there. There's possibly WhatsApp. There's a couple other places that we can tie into and do automatic posts. Well, that's the Social Media Growth System, and the whole Post and Profit training that I did is based on getting your system set up. Even if you don't upgrade to the MarcoMax program, there is a ton of good value in the Post and Profit videos showing you how to set these up and how to connect them together. For example, having a Facebook page or an account and a fan page are two different things. Having Instagram, which is owned by Facebook, you can then connect your Instagram to Facebook. So I go through some of those training videos, and I'm going to continue to add more training videos that are a little more advanced for other people if they want to get better over time. Okay, so those are some of the main offers with the program. You get the Done For You blog. That's the main thing. That's what's the basic entry level you're going to come into. And then the MarcoMax is the other main thing that you want to have automation with your actual social media. You don't want to have to go onto Facebook and create a post, and then log into Instagram and create another post, and then go to TikTok and then copy that post and bring it in. But TikTok has different regulations and different sizes and different limits. So then you got to change the amount of tags you put in your post here. So it becomes a pain. Then you got to log in, obviously, to YouTube and wherever else. So we want to do that all for you with the MarcoMax system. Okay, so be sure to follow all the videos and all the information when you're looking at the actual page to learn more about that. Now, what makes it even better, obviously, is collecting leads, but you want to have some other tools that you can actually communicate not only with people that you're promoting the actual system to, but other things that you're involved with. Okay, one of the best things about this company is that they actively recommend that you promote other programs, and they at times will promote some other things as well. Okay. If you are focused on just one thing, it's like putting your eggs all in one basket. It's like not diversifying in the stock market. And when things crash, everything goes down. So in all of these, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, you have to remember, you don't own those platforms. You are basically renting space on there. And so you want to make sure that you have a place where people can come in and actually join you in some business. And that's where the all-in product suite comes in. You have the opportunity for a one-time offer of paying one price and getting access to all these tools for life. Okay, you're going to get video streaming and sharing. So think YouTube, but without ads. Okay, now it's not necessarily going to be a place where people are going to come and necessarily watch your videos, but when you create content that you are putting on your website, or you're sharing onto Facebook, or you're putting on a sales page that you're creating with another program that might connect with this, or even using our very own landing page builder, you're not going to have ads. One of the most distracting things is to see an ad pop up when someone is going through, a video on one content piece or one item, and then they get distracted like a squirrel and they see 4 or 5 different other videos to watch, and then you've lost them. So the video streaming and the landing page builder will work very well hand in hand together, as will the email autoresponder. Okay, the email autoresponder, that is going to allow you to do and create your own campaigns outside of these campaigns. Okay, these campaigns are part of what's known as the lead capture system. The email autoresponder is going to have a separate system. So when we click on this to use this tool, notice under the dashboard we see all these campaigns. When I come onto this dashboard, I now don't have those campaigns listed. If I were go to click on campaigns and see a list, it's going to be blank because this is a separate entity. Okay, this is where you can create your own campaigns. You can share campaigns with people on your team. So this is a great thing to keep with downline building. You can actually have people take your campaign name and campaign number or code, and they can pull in the campaign, they can pull in the emails that go with that, and then they can just edit things relatively quickly. So there's a lot of benefit to here. And again, not to go into all the detail, but we have this orange button to watch the training videos. Everywhere you see a link or something that we can change into, there's going to be a new training video that I did that will help you set up your system. The other really cool thing that's in here right now, there will be some other products added over time. Okay, don't quote me on this, but I believe the webinar conference software is going to be added in here, and possibly a limited website domain hosting. Okay, it's more likely that the video conferencing software will be in here, possibly not the web hosting. So again, that's why I said don't quote me on that. So things will be added in here over time to make the value even better as time goes on. The data storage, that's going to allow you to connect multiple devices with multiple different accounts, so you can share and have different family members set up their own accounts. They can help to back up certain things on their phone, they can back up certain things on their computer, back up certain things on their tablet. So this is a major benefit to this all-in-one package here. And so again, depending on when you're watching it, you're going to see a variety of prices. That's why, if you've noticed, I haven't mentioned a price yet, because there was an original price in mind for the Done For You blog. There's an original price for the all-in package, which would include MarcoMax. There's, original pricing for, if you say no right now, then maybe there's a downsell opportunity where you can get a partial package of limited materials and maybe, just the MarcoMax, but not the tools. So again, I'm not going to share any package prices with you right here, because by the time and whenever you're watching this video, they may have changed. If you come in and just get the blog and you see this and you don't decide, you may see a 48-hour or a 24-hour countdown window that gives you a major discount that you should take advantage of. If you don't take advantage of it, you wait 24, 48 hours, boom, you see that price almost doubles. Okay, so I would highly recommend doing this. Now, when you think about the math may seem a little bit high in the beginning, but you have to consider when you start using these tools, these are tools you're going to use forever. Okay, if we come back to where I started, I said this is something that's been happening over a few years. Notice in the last year, I made about $7,000, but I made $97,000 over multiple years. Okay, so this is a system in a company that I've been part of for many years. If we notice, there's almost an identical shape here because they're using the same basic system and same basic platform. It's just a different setup with what parts you have available to you and that are active and that can help you build. So if you have any questions, all you got to do is leave them below, but take a look, click that button, Come check it out, opt in, see the process, see what it's like to get a follow-up email from myself and from the owner of the company. Okay, see what follow-ups they share and what I share. Come in and see what the offers are. See what else maybe might be promoted on the back end, just to see how you can incorporate those pieces. When you want to look at all your statistics, we have details on the compensation plan in here. We have commissions overviews and your payout history with commissions. Again, mine are blank right now because this is, again, this is a demo account. It's not my actual account, but this is the one that I did the filming on. We can see leaderboards. You can have a downline, which is part of the compensation plan. You can see who you've directly referred. Those are your direct affiliates. You can see where you're ranked, which will change over time as you continue to grow. And there is an internal e-wallet. You can actually save money in that wallet. You can share it. You can actually create accounts for people and give them as gifts, which is a really cool opportunity. Let's say you got a team member. You can give them, you know, a month of it or whatever. Come in and check it out, and then they do the rest on their own. Now, just to quickly go over the compensation plan, if you do have some questions, okay, when you come in here, you'll be able to click and download it. It will open up in a new window. So I'm just going to go through this quickly. There are 6 different ways to earn. First part, and this is a monthly residual. You have a 50% fast start. So whatever the price is on that actual monthly blog and done for you system, you're going to earn a 50% fast start on that, and you're going to earn 50% residual commission. So every month they stay a member, you're going to earn 50% of that on the actual all-in-one package. Okay. Right now, how it is packaged and how it is priced, again, I'm not going to give you the actual price, but it's a $500 commission based on the current price. When that goes up and that doubles, that may actually turn to a $1,000 all-in-one package commission, which is amazing. Okay, the upgrades. Okay, notice up to 50% on all possible upgrades. So they may get a one-time offer or a second offer to get extra hosting or to get, for example, other done-for-you messages. And in that process, if they were to just take the done-for-you messages but not get the all-in-one package, you would earn a 50% commission on that upgrade, okay? The last two really come together and combined into what's known as the matrix. And the matrix works a couple different ways. It technically is a binary, but it's also all on your front line. So I could have people multiple levels below me, but are originally the people that I sponsored directly. So they're still in my front line. So there are tier 1 and tier 2 cycles based on how many team members you have, how many people you've sponsored. I'm not going to go too in depth with it. I'll show a quick picture of it in a minute, but you don't need to worry about that too much. It's almost like ready, fire, aim. You want to get in, you want to start taking action on the tools and worry about the money later, okay? Start helping people and the money will show up. Notice 100% cycle match bonuses. That again depends on your status here. So again, quickly looking at that, 50% fast start. So when they come in and they join, 50% by month. Anything that they upgrade on, 50%. At current time, it's going to be a $500 commission on the all-in-one package, okay? As far as ranking requirements, again, this looks very complex, so I'm not going to explain it right now, but basically, these are the rankings going, you know, through gem levels, how many people you've personally enrolled, how many people are on your left and right legs, and then this is how many coppers in a line of enrollment. So if you have people that have ranked up to copper, again, it's going to, you know, change and adjust and increase versus your overall tree and then both trees, 2 trees. This will rank you up into those tiers, tier 1 and tier 2, to allow you to earn more per cycle. Now, a cycle is based on the number of people in your left leg and your right leg in a 4:2 ratio. Again, trying not to get too in depth with that. This slide explains it. You'll be able to look more in depth with that. Then there's also training videos that explain it as well. So I'm not going to go too much more into detail right now. Again, also with the cycle bonus, the greater you are ranked, the better opportunity you have to match the cycles on the people that you've sponsored. So it is a very lucrative plan with multiple opportunities to earn commissions on. The key thing, like I said before, is the tool suite in your Done For You blog and the automated promotional system that is going to put content onto Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and multiple other places over time that you can also go in and edit and schedule when you want your post to go and create your own account at the same time, because that is also highly recommended. We don't ever recommend that you let a system or a bot or AI do it all for you, because we want people to know that you are a human being, that you are real, that you engage, that you respond, and that's how people are going to know, like, and trust you, especially with the email automation. We talked about the lead capture system. So all of these tied in together are going to be an amazing tool that are going to change how you do your business. Okay. The more times that you can have things plugged together into one system instead of having it spread out and having to log into multiple different things that don't communicate with each other, the more difficult it gets to be for you in the long run. Well, this is going to be the solution to change that problem. So again, this has been Dave Gardner. I look forward to working with you. All you got to do is click the link below and you can take a further look at what the system is and how it can benefit you. So make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because I continue to provide value. I'm going to continue to add training videos that relate to this system and that will help you in multiple facets in regards to marketing for the rest of your life. So I look forward to helping you. Click that link and we'll see your successes and we'll see you on the leaderboard. Take care.